All right, welcome back to another edition of Truckin' with Severed. Well, last time I'd hauled a belly van. Fucking hate that thing. Didn't like it, and the route sucked. Just a perfect storm of shit. So, I gotta work in a few hours. We're gonna make today kind of a short one. Let's see. Let's see what I'm in the mood for hauling today. What haven't I done in a while? It's good old gas. I love doing gas. We're just gonna go ahead and... Yeah. I haven't used that much. I'm not really feeling it today. Oh, I haven't used it at all, actually. As a matter of fact, we got no miles on it. Alright, let's try this out. We haven't used this yet. Let's do the vertical bottom dumper. Where's that one at? It's at Carson. Alright, and it's attached. Okay, we're already here, apparently. Fuel her up. Back in the good old Peter. Okay, so let's see what we got for jobs. Sand. Okay. Boy, you can't make a lot of money with this one. Jeez Louise. Gravel. Why is one a lot more than the other? It's like almost 8,000 pounds, 7,500 pound difference right there. Weird. Alright, well, we're gonna do something kind of shorter, just because I'm a little more pressed for time than I'd like. Making money, we're not really gonna worry much about, because I have more than I could ever need. Scrap metal, no. That's the problem, is when they don't make a lot of money, these things are pretty long. Sand. I want to deliver sand. Wow, wood shavings weigh fucking nothing. That's almost like literally hauling empty. God. You make squat on that, huh? $10 a mile? Whoa. I don't know, we might haul sand. It's heavy, too. I'm assuming just going from, like, job site to job site. Where we start? Moab? Sure. Let's do it. 6-hour load, and if it ends up being too short, then whatever. We'll do another if I got time. Alright, Moab. Price. Vernal. Provolone. Moab. I assume I've been here before. You know what, before we fire this up, I'm gonna get myself some more coffee. Alright, full of coffee, full of gas, or fuel. Let's, fill up this fucking deep tank thingy. Changed my camera position a little bit as I wanted to get the shifter more into focus, but unfortunately I don't have a good position to really put this camera to really capture everything, especially with my CRT TV here in the way, but not much changes from what you can see from my head to the rest of it, so I figured, that's not the important part. Switch lanes here. I know some of these trailers that when you pick up your load, you can actually watch it get filled up. I think that might vary from obviously container to container, and I think also state to state, depending on what you're picking up, if I'm not mistaken. I know in one of the DLCs they made it so somewhere in the middle of the country you can, might have been Idaho or something like that, something they're like known for hauling, or some shit. You can watch it get filled up. Unless they made it all across the board, I don't know. So this could be pretty nice. We might be hauling at night. Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning, so we might be actually wrapping this one up kind of early in the day, so we're going to beat a lot of traffic, but I don't really know how much highway we're going to be hitting, to be honest. A lot of these kind of loads, sometimes you're not really hitting much highway, because you tend to go to a lot of somewhat rural places. I couldn't even begin to guess with sand. I don't know, I'm only assuming it's just job site to job site. Moving this shit from. Okay, let's get a sip of coffee here, very gingerly. Grand Canyon? Have I been there yet? I don't know. Interesting. See, now that piqued my interest. Do I want to deliver to the Grand Canyon? I kind of do. I'm not going to lie, we're going to deliver to the Grand Canyon. We're going to do a quick little change up here. I don't know if I ever have. Where are we picking this sucker up at? Here somewhere. I'm at the back end. Turn around. What are we working with? Okay. I'll change the camera view so we get to watch this sucker get filled. Ooh, awfully close to that guardrail. Damn, I like threaded a needle bringing this one in. Holy shit. Okay. Do we get to watch this one? No. Okay. To the Grand Canyon, ladies and gentlemen. So far I like this trailer. I don't know how long it is, but it's pretty decent to turn with. Where am I going to be delivering this to? Especially the Grand Canyon. I can only imagine a job site. What the fuck's the Grand Canyon going to need? So, actually, that just made me think of something. So the Grand Canyon I always thought of just like a place, like it's just the Grand Canyon. So I'm guessing there's actually... It's actually a city called Grand Canyon. I always thought of it as like as a destination, not necessarily like a town or a city. It's kind of interesting in this game. I do notice once in a while you'll pass by trucks that have a trailer that you can't get. I don't even sometimes even recognize what the fuck they even are. Like, you can do a car hauler if you do it, like, you just find a job where you get that trailer and you haul cars, but I don't think there's any way that I know of that you can get yourself one. I will say this trailer seems like it hugs corners quite nicely. It feels grounded, but it like really stays with the truck pretty well. That may just have something to do with the wheelbase and perhaps how long it is. Like doing that belly van, I did not feel that way whatsoever. It just felt like it wanted to just pull away from my truck. Whoa, mama. Yeah, I mean, that fucker's grounded back there, man. Like it's magnetic. So when it comes to trying to drive at night, and if you want to try to haul ass and go through these kind of areas fast, it's a little trickier. Too many bends, so I find it's relatively tricky to try to make up much time. In fact, a lot of times when I gotta do back roads, I find it actually those are when I have my highest chance of being late for delivery. Even if nothing goes wrong, just how much you gotta slow down a lot. I end up actually sometimes just being late. Yeah, like what the fuck is that thing? I have no idea what the hell kind of trailer that is. We're in Better Call Saulville right now. Grand Canyon State, welcome to. Gotta be narrowing in, yeah, about an hour away. Crazy 6.5 hour run. I probably will end up using about half a tank of fuel just for all the inconsistent accelerating and decelerating. And pretty much for the most part I had to keep the Jakes on. Roundabout, I haven't seen one of these in a while. 2-lane roundabout, interesting. Grand Canyon, 37 miles. Pretty funny if I'm just like literally delivering to the Grand Canyon, I pull up right alongside it and just fucking dump it all inside. I highly doubt that was gonna be the case, but that'd be pretty funny. Grand Canyon Village. I was actually surprised at how often it would go through the high and low gears. Made me think, huh? Maybe I should be too. Oh boy, this is snug, okay. Oh, we'll make it. It'll be tight, but we'll make it. I hope this is a 1-lane. We're rubbing a little. Let's see. No one's coming. Alright, we're gonna... This one kind of snuck up on me, so we're gonna reapproach this, I think, a little. Fortunate no one's coming. Tell you what we'll do. I can actually loop. So maybe we'll just do that. Oh, I can go at it from this way. Okay, let's do that then. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can hit my fucking high beams. Yeah, why in the world did they send me down that? Just a shitty little one lane, but I could have just wrapped around and been fine. That's pretty funny. Okay. There's the Grand Canyon. Just take that all in. Pretty wild. Glad I took this one. I think this was probably a cooler run than the other one I was gonna do. This is actual like functioning light, I hope. Yep. Huh, okay, so I'm delivering this to a just roadside construction. Alright. Whoops. What am I doing? Alright, where are we dropping this puppy? I don't even understand where this is supposed to go. Hang on. Oh, that's why. Oh boy, there's gonna be a little readjusting with this, I think. Not a good approach. Good thing there ain't much for traffic. And by not much for traffic, I mean fucking zero. Alright. Back this sucker in. I feel like... Huh. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I gotta bring it into. Like, I kind of see the white lines. Maybe, oh, okay. Oh, that's easy. Alright. Oh, grinding gears. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Glad this ain't real life. Or the guys on this job site be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Okay, now we're cooking. Wasn't like it was hard, I just had to kind of get my bearings straight here. Felt a little thrown off by this delivery. Okay, here we are. Sand, delivered. Cool. Well, that was kind of neat. Actually, I like that one quite a bit. I'm just kind of curious if there's any other jobs here. No, not surprised. Well, that was neat. I enjoyed that one. I'm glad I ended up doing a switcheroo and taking that one. Well, that will conclude it. Today will be a bit of a short one, as I have to go to work here pretty shortly. So, yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I like this, aside from it not paying shit, which at this point doesn't really matter to me. I guess if I was starting out, with a new account, which I will be doing here soon, actually, starting fresh, figured it'd be good to kind of track a journey. Pretty much is at the ass end of my journey. Now I'm just kind of dicking around. I have more money than I know what to do with. I guess if I was starting out, I would not choose that trailer whatsoever, just because it pays like absolute dog shit. But if it doesn't really matter, money's no option. Yeah, it was a neat one. I enjoyed it. It was nice to drive. Pretty limited on the loads, but ended up taking a pretty neat little route, so that was cool. Get to go to the Grand Canyon. Neat little area. But yeah. Well, okay, with that, thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon with another load to haul.